Gonzalez of Texas. Congressman, thanks for coming in. What's your reaction to this effort now moving closer to a floor vote, closer to moving to impeach the DHS secretary?
Well, it's ironic that they want to impeach the secretary while we have this great proposal coming from the Senate that is offering a solution to our border problems. I've been one of the most critical on our southern border, and here we have a historic opportunity to put over 1,300 new Border Patrol agents, to add 1,600 asylum agents on our border, almost 400 federal judges, and improve and empower our government to be harder on our border and really bring a final solution that is a win for America. But instead, we're playing political theater on our floor today or tomorrow with this impeachment. It brings no real solutions to the problem that people are concerned about.
You are a Democrat. You have criticized President Biden, though, on border issues at times. I mean, you were one of 14 Democrats to vote in favor of a Republican resolution just this month denouncing President Biden's border policies. And here's what that resolution states for everyone. It denounces the Biden administration's open borders policy, condemns the national security and public safety crisis that President Joe Biden, Border Czar Vice President Kamala Harris, Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas, and other Biden officials have created along the southwest border. You blame Biden and Mayorkas there for creating the crisis. What would impeaching the Homeland Security Secretary do?
For a long time, I've been saying that we could do a lot more. And the proposals that are coming from the Senate deal that are already being shut down by our Speaker are something that can fix the problems on our border. And I always say this is not a Democratic or Republican problem. This is an American problem that needs bipartisan solutions. And this is a bipartisan solution that will bring a conclusion to the crisis on our southern border. We should take this opportunity. This is a win for the American people. They want us to work together. Let's not play games. There's no real chance of Mayorkas ever being impeached. Let's put real legislation on the floor. Let's fix the problems that the American people are urging us to fix.
On that bipartisan work that is happening in the Senate, let me play this for you, fellow Texan. This is Republican Troy Nehls.
Joe Biden doesn't need Congress. Why are we always feeling that Congress needs to do something about the southern border? We don't have to do a damn thing.
He says Congress doesn't need to do anything here now. I also saw him say that the idea that you need Congress to do something to secure the southern border is just horse manure. Do you agree with that?
Nonsense.
Do you think, that's what I was going to ask, do you think the president, you blamed him for creating a crisis at the border with that resolution. Do you think he could fix it with executive action, or do you think Congress must act?
Well, I can tell you we live in a democracy that requires a legislative action, and it requires Congress to participate in policy. We can't legislate by executive order. We don't live in a dictatorship. That's exactly why we're here. We need to get to work. We need to pass bills that have long-term solutions. Even if it were an executive order, that's still not a long-term solution. We've had many executive orders that get taken down by the following president. We need long-term policy solutions to assure that the crisis that's not occurring today will happen in years to come. And these solutions are coming out of the Senate and the White House, and I think we should embrace them, we should discuss them, we should improve them, and we should vote on them.
You're in a competitive race up for re-election this year, of course. How important is this issue to the success or failure of your re-election?
Well, I think the success of having a secure southern border is everyone's interest, not only in my district, but across the country, and not only on the border, but in the mainland America. I think that people are watching and caring about this issue. It's not the only issue that they care about. I think that they're grateful for the infrastructure funding that has come under this president, lowering prescription drug prices that have come under this president, expanding and securing Social Security and Medicare for seniors in my district have been huge priorities. Forgiving student loans that no other president has ever done or cared about have been policies from this administration that I think people in my district in this country care about just as much as we care about the border. Being from the border and dealing with the issues head on, we do care about it, but there are many other issues that we care about as well.
Congressman Vicente Gonzalez, thank you so much for coming on. John?